So I'm going to explain very important point: interdependence of animals and plants in forests. So children, all the living beings, whether animals or plants, they are directly connected. They are directly connected for different benefits, and this is called as interconnection. Like see, we human beings, we are dependent on the plants for our fruits, vegetables, grains, all them. We are dependent on the animals also for milk, meat, and others. So this is the meaning of interdependence. So write down interdependence may be defined as defined as the association of different organisms organisms in such a manner in such a manner that they all that they all get benefit. They all get benefit from each other, or simply we say that they are benefited with each other. Just I had explained, I had said that we are dependent for fruits, vegetables, on the plants. Similarly, for the building material, we require bamboo. So bamboo is obtained from the bamboo trees, bamboo forest. Similarly, for making furnitures, we require different timber. Timber is obtained from the forest. Like furnitures of best quality, they are made from teak wood, teak, T-E-A-K, teak wood, which you call in Hindi sagwan. Then sisam. Sisam is also very good, very expensive wood, and it is also uh, obtained from the deciduous forest. So deciduous forests are very much important. Then the fruits, apples, pear, all are obtained from the you know trees. So children, this is the meaning of interdependence, how we are dependent. Similarly, animals, animals excrete, animals excrete the undigested or the waste material. Like cow gives cow dung. Cow dung is decomposed by the anaerobic bacteria, or it is degraded by the environmental conditions, and the humus is formed. Similarly, leaves of the trees, which falls down on the floor of the ground, or we intentionally keep the leaves in pits made in the earth. We cover, and so naturally this is the process of making compost. So compost is basically, it is degraded substance from the animals as well as plants. So this was the basic description about the interdependence of the plants and animals in the forest. Now this has been divided into two categories. Number one, dependence on plants. Number two, dependence on animals. So we will see in two categories: dependence on plants, dependent on the animals. How we are dependent, and how the plants are dependent on us. So this is the first point: dependence on plants. So children, so first is the protection, protection, safety. This is the first point. We build home. In the home, uh, we prepare bed for our sleeping. The bed is made from the wood. Nowadays, it is made up of steel also, but basically, yeah, it is made up of wood. We have to see. Then the window panes, doors, they all are meant for our safety. Suppose it is raining or air is at very high speed. What happens? We all have the experience. The air crosses very fast. Similarly, we are affected by the cold air. If there is no roof, we all become sick. Why? Because roof prevent from the excessive cold, excessive hot, rains, dust, etc. So this is the protection safety. Similarly, the nest of the birds, nest. So in homes, homes, house says then nest of the birds. Nest of the birds. Birds make their nest only in the trees, the plants. It can be bush, it can be taller tree, it can be a smaller tree. So nest is basically made generally on the trees. Birds may prepare their nest like pigeons. Pigeons, they are mostly found in the local places around our houses. So pigeons, they can find any place, but they collect the small dried leaves, fine uh, threads of the branches, fine branches. So they require this. Then the leaves of the middles of the neem leaves. So nests are made because it has to be compatible. They collect grasses also. The grasses are also used to prepare the nest because the new born babies, they are very delicate. Their body is very delicate. Their feathers are very delicate. So all have to be made. So nest is made of nest of the birds is made from thin twigs, grasses, dried leaves, etc. So this is what. Imagine if there is no leaf, no grass. It is not possible. Everywhere, birds fly very longer distances to collect for their babies the grasses, twigs, and so thus we say that it provides the protection, safety, shelter. We may say shelter. Our shelter also, animal shelter also. So this is the one point. Now, second is the food. All of you know, food is basically uh, obtained. Who are non-vegetarian is another point. But no one eats only non-veg, only non-veg. There must be balanced food. So basically, we eat rice, we eat chapati. All are from the plants. then vegetables, fruits. So all the different vegetables, vegetables are obtained from plants. Like cereals, cereals means grains. Cereals means grains. Grains are obtained from the plants like maize, rice, wheat, moong, chana. All are obtained from the plants. Then fruits, vegetables, they are all obtained from the plants. And then imagine the condition. Then the disposables, I had said yesterday, disposables are made. So disposables, disposable items like which we call dona in the Hindi, dona. So it is made from the leaves, larger leaves which are found in the forest. Larger leaves found in the forest, they are collected by the persons who live in forest. They then uh, use a small grasses or the needles of the any hard plant, and they uh, connect the leaves, and thus ball is made, dona is made. Similarly, pattal. Initially, children, few years back, nowadays also pattals are made. You all must have seen pattals are made from the leaves of different type. Mahua, mahua is one tree. The leaves are very smooth. It is one use. Then the lotus leaves are very. You all must have seen. Lotus leaves are very huge. Lotus leaves can be used as pattal. They are used in many parts of India where there is lot of lotus. Then sal leaves, mahua leaves, many more leaves are joined together, and just it becomes a plate, disposable plates, and it is eco-friendly also. It is eco-friendly also. Then due to this corona time, many companies they have come up. They are preparing very good plates, disposable, having different portions. They have designed the machines to compress the leaves together, and just it becomes very beautiful point. Then some companies are also making glasses, cups of the these leaves also, which are very much eco-friendly. So disposable items. Then coming to the this fifth point, coming to medicines. Medicines, gums, large number of persons, you all know, many plants, like say tulsi. We all have tulsi in our homes. Why? Because tulsi leaves, tulsi plant has many medicinal properties. It prevents cold, cough, and Hindus worship tulsi as a sacred plant. And you all must have noticed around the tulsi there is very beautiful fragrance, very fine smell is there, and due to a smell it repels the insects around us. Similarly, there are the many plants like dana marua. Dana marua is one more plant which repels, and so they provide the plants medicinal value. Aloe vera is almost knowing. Many plants are there like medicines in Ayurveda. Ayurveda, it is based on the plants. So, children, we cannot ignore plants. lemon, orange, all are plant products. Similarly, gums for different conditions. Nowadays, you are enjoying laddu in the winter. So, laddu is made from the gum, often from the acacia, or which you call desi babool. This, the gum of the desi babool, the persons who are involved in the business of the gum, they insert several this needles, several needles in the stem, and rather they make hole, and into which the liquid from the trees comes out, and when it dries up, it forms the gond or the gum. Then the persons they collect. Similarly, gums from the different other type of plants, they are also having the medicinal values. They are used to prepare sticking materials, and so this is one more point. Then clothing. Clothing one is one very important aspect. You all know. No doubt, clothes are made from the synthetic substances also, but basically cotton. All of you must know about the cotton, the rajai, the quilt. Rajai or quilt, it is made up of cotton. Initially, it is made of cotton. Now, fibers are also used, but as far as it is concerned, it is made from the cotton. And cotton, obtained from the cotton plants, bed sheets, pillow covers, towel, all the garments, all are basically made from the cotton. Nowadays, it has become fashion to wear synthetic cloth, but children, this is very much important, and thus these are the 6 very important points. How the animals they depend on the plants. Many medicines are also from the plants. Many medicines are from the plants, and so many oils are from the plants. You will see in higher classes ordered from the plants, like for example, sesame oil, til. Gajak, you are enjoying gajak. So gajak is obtained from the til and the gur. Jaggery, it is obtained from, jaggery is obtained from the what? Sugar cane. Sugar is obtained from the sugar cane juice. So the list is countless, endless. It is up to you to explore, think of it. Similarly, mustard oil, coconut barfi. Imagine coconut barfi. All are dependent on the plants. We cannot even imagine of our lives without the role of any plant, and so thus we say we are totally dependent on the plants for safety, medicines, protection. And one more point, we have the stick, hockey stick. We may add amusement also. Yes, playing, playing goods like bat, hockey stick, musical instruments, musical instruments, musical instruments like tanpura, dholak, tabla, congo, bongo, all are made from wood. And so list is just, I was thinking to add up 5 or 6, again I have did 3 more points. So children, the list is counted, and it is up to you to explore the different areas. Exploration is important. Exploration gives us wisdom.